Alrighty, welcome to a 3v3. We've got a stack draft for you today. I'm battling alongside Alpha Frog, Gavin, and his buddy Viadonis, but we're battling against Nuatanami, Namor Squats, and a Pro Tour champion, Remy Fortier. Remy won Pro Tour Valencia 2007 with a pretty sweet counterbalanced Tarmogoyf Dark Confidant deck. And today it's going to be one of our opponents. We're drafting the Magic Online Cube, recently updated, and Urza's Saga, Thoughtseize, and Lalia are the main contenders here, passing to Namor Squats. Also Snuff Out. I'm going to take Urza's Saga. Obviously, it's better if you open power with this or you have artifacts, but taking this early gives you the shot. And I think the potential for Urza's Saga is really high. What do I expect to come back here? Not a whole lot. Ooh, and there's a Mana Drain. Well, that works really nicely with Urza's Saga. Artifacts are good with Mana Drain. Saga's good with blue. There's also Swords to Plowshares. It's a pretty good pack. So I'm going to take Mana Drain over Swords to Plowshares here. Pass Namor Squats the Swords. I expect Breeding Pool, Abrade, Xander's Lounge, Dothy Voidwalker to also get taken. So maybe Wheel Anduril, Leovold, Oracle. On the margin, Breeding Pool might not get taken, and maybe the Sword or Oracle does, but I am going to take the Mana Drain here. It's a strong pack. Wouldn't be surprised if Remy opened a piece of power or something like that. There's not much you take over Swords or Mana Drain, much less both. Kind of unfortunate pack for my team because it's a zero-sum game, right? Every card that doesn't end up on your team ends up in the opponent's team, and that pack had three, presumably his first pick was good, so three really strong cards. Oh, Mind Collapse. If it's your turn, you can sack a mountain rather than pay its mana cost and deals 5 to any creature or planeswalker. Well, the best cards in the pack are like Spara's Headquarters, Inferno Titan. I think Jetmir's Garden's comparable, but a little worse than Spara's Headquarters. For Urza's Saga, having something like Porcelain Legionnaire or Beaumont Courier is not bad. Mana Drain goes kind of nicely with Inferno Titan. Don't know that I want to take a second double color card after taking a double blue card. I'm kind of wondering if I should take Spire Bluff Canal over Spara's Headquarters here. I kind of feel like I do. It's pretty close, but I think a blue-red land is going to be really good. This pack has Grim Monolith and Chalice and Etherflux. I'm probably just going to take Misty Rainforest. Getting an early fetch is nice. I'm not that big of a fan of Grim Monolith. It's a little bit... It doesn't accelerate you in a broken way like Mana Vault does. There's also Taiga, Blood Crypt. Also, taking Misty might set up a Ren and 6 wheel, which would be really nice with Urza's Saga. But I think you start by taking Misty, because I think Grim's going to go. Fatal Push is going to go for sure. I could see the two lands, either Wrath or Hellrider going. Maybe Tameo, but I'm going to take Misty. Even if I don't wheel Ren and 6, I think Misty is the pick there. Next up, we've got Dark Depths Reno. I do like Dark Depths. Hangerback Walker and Sundering Titan as artifacts. There's also Questing Beast and Tree Speaker, two pretty good green cards, and a good white card in Thalia. So this is all going to be kind of like on the margins type cards. I'm considering Hangerback Walker because I want to up my artifact count for Saga. It's decent with Mana Drain. There's also could be a Tinker deck of some kind. Obviously, you have to open the Tinker, but like setting up for it isn't terrible. I don't think I'm going to take Depths this early. I think I'll take the Hangerback here. Ooh. Can I take Mishra's Workshop here? Is that crazy? I have Hangerback. Sundering Titan might wheel. Or Everflowing Chalice if it doesn't. And I have this Urza's Saga, and I have a Mana Drain for other colorless cards. All right, I'm going to take a gamble. I'm going to take Mishra's Workshop over Phyrexian Revoker here. Because I think Revoker's good, but if I want to draft a Workshop deck, I mean, this pack is kind of mid. I mean, there's also Savine's Reclamation. Rampaging Raptor's just okay. All right, let's take the Mishra's Workshop. Let's see if we can build something pretty cool here with Mishra and Urza working together. Oh, Snuff Out Wield? People just don't rate that card. There's also Factor Fiction, but I think I'm probably still just going to take Snuff Out. I mean, I am tempted to take Echo of Eons. I have a Mana Drain. It works well with Lion's Eye Diamond. And Lion's Eye is a card you can get somewhat late, plus I can search up with Saga if it gets opened and, passed to me. You know what? I'm going to go big. I'm going to take the Echo Vions here. I like the draw 7s. This cube doesn't have Hull Breacher, but it does have Leovold here, first of all, and Orcish Bowmasters, which both help. All right, so this pack has Xander's Lounge. The Oracle came back, so did the Stomping Ground. There's also the Leovold, which I do have a draw 7. There's also Anduril Flame of the West, which I guess combos with Workshop, but that's a little dicey. I think I just take Xander's Lounge here and see what wheels. Okay, Scrapwork Mutt wheeled, so did Spara's Headquarters. Scrapwork Mutt is actually kind of interesting with Echo Vions. I don't feel the need for Spara's Headquarters too much after taking Xander's Lounge. Yeah, let's take the Mutt. He ain't nothing but a hound dog after all. There's also like a Thrag Tusk and an Arbor Elf, but I'm not going that direction so much. All right, we've got some setup here. We could do some cool things. Okay, Renin 6 wheeled, and so did Everflowing Chalice. Centering Titan did not. I think this was the Centering Titan pack. Maybe that was the next one. But I'm going to take Renin 6. I have one fetch. It's good at getting back Urza's Saga. My fetch Inspire Bluff also helped cast it pretty nicely. Oh, I think this pack had the Titan, but now I think I just take Dark Depths over Silent Clearing and Questing Beast. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe this Mishra's Workshop isn't going to end up seeing play, but I've got 3 really powerful lands, and I'm trying to kind of get those to work together in some form or fashion. So here we've got Regrowth and Savine's Reclamation. Return a permanent with mana cost 3 or less, and if you flash it back, you get to copy it. There's also Blue Sun Zenith. I think I'm just going to take Regrowth here. I'll hate the Thief of Sanity because I don't think these cards are that good. Take Kitchen Finks. All right. Kind of odd pack 1. Last pick, Desperate Ritual. Let's see if we get a Black Lotus. What is this? Oh, Blue-White Talisman. Cool. There's a High Tide. Wow, this pack is actually really bad. What a beating of a pack. Huh. There's like a Rafine's Tower, which isn't really doing a whole lot for me. There's a Horizon Canopy. There's Shark Typhoon, which might be the pick. Mystic Forge does not seem like a great card unless you're really, really going hard on artifacts. Honestly, like Talisman of Progress might be the card I'm supposed to first pick. It's good with Workshop. Not that I'm like super committed to that. It's good with Urza's Saga. Oh. Well, it's that or just take Shark Typhoon, which is a good way to use colorless mana. Yeah, I guess I'll just take the Shark Typhoon. Ugh. Okay, this pack does have Upheaval. There's also Noble Hierarchy and Llanowar Elves. It's a Savannah. No, doesn't really help me. Inspired Ultimatum's cool if you go with Dream Halls. There's also an Emrakul I could take, though I have nothing that works with it right now. Fairy Mastermind's not bad. I might just take Pentad Prism. It's not a combo with Workshop, actually, but Pentad Prism can set up Upheaval nicely. That might wheel out of this pack. I mean, I could just take the Upheaval. I have nothing that works with it so far, but I could get there. Take the Upheaval and try to wheel a Prism. Or I could just take a Noble Hierarch because it's the best card in the pack. Wow, these packs have been atrocious. I'm just going to take the Pentad Prism and kind of see where we go. There's a Kiki, so there's a Kiki and a Twin. There's also a Mystical, but I think I just take Wooded Foothills. Red and 6 really likes fetches. This will be my second one, and it can go get Xander's Lounge. Pass up on Mystical Tutor, sure. Yeah, I really don't know. Oh, there's a Lion's Eye Diamond, okay. And a Scalding Tarn. That's tough. There's also a Memory Jar and a Triplicate Titan. Really good Tinker target. I think as much as I really want Scalding Tarn, I kind of feel like I'm supposed to take Lion's Eye here. It works well with Echo. I can fetch it with Urza's Saga. It feels like... So if I took Tarn, what's going to get taken? Yeah, Lion's Eye's not coming back. All right, I've got to take Lion's Eye's to have the outs to do some kind of busted stuff. Wow, millions of fetch lands everywhere. So there's any color fetch, all basic, or a blue-white fetch that can get Xander's Lounge. Yeah, let's just take the Prismatic Vista. There's also a green-black fetch, but Prismatic Vista is going to be the pick here. Now Red and 6 is definitely on. Oh, Wheel of Fortune and Fastbond Brutal, both in the same pack. Oh, and a City of Traders. And a Brainstorm even? Well, Fastbond Wheel. 1, 2, 3. Probably not, but I think even though Fastbond's not going to Wheel of Fortune is so much stronger. I've got to take Wheel. That, I don't know. Maybe if we pick up a Bowmasters, it'll work out really nicely, but Regrowth with Wheel and Echo feels like we can get something going here. I don't know about this Hangerback Walker. This Desperate Ritual might actually be good enough. All right. And then now here's a High Tide. There's a Cruel Ultimatum as well, and a Tireless Tracker. And a Courser, I suppose. I don't think I want Treasure Cruise, but I'm kind of wondering, do I take Cruel Ultimatum? So the main combo with this is Dream Halls. It's really good with Dream Halls, but it's also good with Mizzix's Mastery if you can discard Cruel Ultimatum. Don't think I need to take High Tide here. I don't feel like Tireless Tracker is going to be that enticing. Let's just take the Cruel Ultimatum as a spec here. This Mishra's Workshop pick didn't work out, but I didn't give up too much for that. Take Dark Depths out as well. I don't really know what this deck does, but it's going to do some good stuff, I think. If I get Fastball on the wheel, which again, I don't think I'm going to, that would have been sick. But even without it, having a bunch of mana generation and wheels, it goes somewhere. Cruel Ultimatum is the kind of card that can pick up some dubs. See, look, now I kind of want to just take Inspired Ultimatum and then just be all in on Dream Halls. I don't really care about missing out on a green-white duel or a Fairy Mastermind. Yeah, let's take the Ultimatum. Now I could take Mind's Desire, actually. I don't usually take Mind's Desire. I don't need a white mana. I mean, I guess I have Inspired Ultimatum, technically. Missing out on Tundra is not that big of a deal. And Mind's Desire with like Desperate Ritual, Regrowth, Prism. Basically, Mind's Desire hitting Ultimatum sounds like it would actually be pretty good. All right. And then the Jar came back, and I'm in for that. Over, a bunch of stuff that I'm not going to play. So what I really want is this Fastbond to come back 12th pick. All right, well, I don't think that's going to happen. Mishra's Workshop gets a little more enticing when you have Memory Jar. Cast that there. Okay, so we got some interesting stuff. A last pick Desperate Ritual helped. Phantasmal Image, no. Trinket Mage to get LED is probably where I'm at. Plus, if I get lucky enough to open a Mox or something, that'd be nice. Don't care about Geddon, don't care about Image. All right, come on, Fastbond. No Fastbond, but Brainstorm did come back. I'm actually surprised by that as well. I'm going to take the Brainstorm here. Tireless Tracker came back. Yeah, I guess I could see that. I don't think I'm going to play the other two cards. So even if I don't play the Tracker, hating it is good. Sure, I'll take a Llanowar Elf basically last. And that's how you can tell the difference between Noble Hierarch and Llanowar Elf. Noble got snapped up in the first go-round. No one took Elf. Oh, there's a Mox Jet. And Mana Flare could come back. Coalition Relic could potentially come back. Ready for this Memory Jar, but yeah, we're taking Mox Jet here. Okay. Really a shame about the Fastbond, but I think Wheel of Fortune is too strong to pass up. Really would love to see a Dream Halls here. That would go a long way. We haven't seen Lotus Petal yet, I don't think. I don't recall seeing it in pack 1. Maybe I missed it. Also, if randomly I get Strip Mine, Ren and 6 Strip Mine could be good. Obviously, I'm not. And there's the Wasteland. I don't think it's going to wheel, though. What's going to get taken? Like Cryptic, Flicker Wisp, Chart a Course, Damnation, Coalition. No, Wasteland's going to get taken, I think. All right, what do we got? Okay, so there's Paradoxical Outcome, Spell Pierce, Itali. There's Sneak Attack, but we didn't take the Emrakul. Neither did Remy, apparently. There's also Resto for whoever got that Kiki Jiki. Paradoxical Outcome not looking great here. I kind of do want Helm of Awakening in this deck, but I think I just take Spell Pierce because Spell Pierce is A, a good card, and B, good against me. And then Wheel, maybe Sakura Tribelder, but probably not. But Helm of Awakening almost for sure comes back. Okay, so there's Thespian Stage to go with Depths. You're Sail into the West. So Will of the Council, it's 2 blue-green. Basically, you vote, and the vote doesn't matter. It's rigged. You know, some might say like every vote. Each player, it's 2 green-blue. Each player may discard their hand and draw 7 cards. So that's kind of what's going on. I think I'm going to take Mana Leak here. No one else is going to take Stage, and honestly, even if they do, I don't know that that's necessarily the worst thing in the world for me. 3 more picks for Dream Halls, though. I would also like Snap if I could wheel that. There's also like Entomb and Necromancy here. Those are both pretty strong. So, Scrapwork Mutt getting in there. I think the Mishra's Workshop probably doesn't. Llanowar Elves is not actually like out of the question here. What else do we got here? There's a Crucible of Worlds. I don't really need that. There's a Gitaxian Probe. I like that. A red-green Talisman. I would probably play that as well, along with a bunch of big green things. All right, I'm just going to take the Probe. If my plan is to amp up a Mind's Desire, it's pretty nice to take Probe. Also, if Primeval Titan wheels, I might be interested in it, but same with like Talisman. Don't really care about missing out on Crucible. And I think like Spellbinder and Commando are probably going to go. Pick 4. Dream Halls. Dream Halls. No Dream Halls, but that is a Brain Freeze. Is Brain Freeze good here? It is pretty good with Wheel of Fortune. Like, you can deck people pretty fast with Regrowth, Brain Freeze, Wheel of Fortune. So I'm going to take that over Snapcaster Mage here. And late Skull Clamp as well. No Dream Halls. Sag. There's Exploration. There's also Expressive Iteration and Sylvan Library. And a late Raphaelos. I think Iteration is going to be better for this deck. And then maybe I'll wheel Exploration. I would definitely play it as a kind of budget fast bond. Do I want Mana Flare? I have no land untappers except if I pick up the Snap on the wheel, which could happen. There's also Duretti to get back Jar, Lion's Eye. There's also Bazaar of Baghdad, but I'm not really that into that. Would I Mana Flare here? I kind of feel like Mana Flare might wheel. Maybe I take Duretti. Yeah, to go with Jar, maybe that Worm Coil. All right, Helm of Awakening did wheel. That one I think I do want. There's also Sakura Tribelder. Maybe try to float the Helm one more. Tribelder is actually just going to be a better pick anyway. So let's just take that. Snap did come back. So did Thespian Stage. Okay, so there's also a crop rotation that I wasn't super interested in, but do I want Stage? Or is this not even going that direction? The problem with Stage is Stage Depths, if you do nothing else, it's still not good enough to win. I think I'm going to take Snap, and then maybe Sail into West will come back. Maybe Stage will come back. Last pick. All those cards are plausible. Oh, all the white cards remain. I guess I'll take Crucible. I don't think I'm playing any of these cards. Dream Halls would have been nice, but even without Dream Halls, I mean, this is kind of an interesting deck. Mindslaver versus Foundry Inspector. Don't think I'll be inspecting any foundries, but who knows? I could Slaver and I have Duretti, so that's kind of an interesting thing. And then Workshop might get playable now. All right, now I take Exploration over Indatha Triome. Okay, Mana Flare did come back. Take that over Bazaar. Crop Rotation versus Paradoxical Outcome. I'm just not going to play Outcome here, so I will take the Crop Rotation, though I don't think I'm going to play it. And then I got the last pick Stage. Okay, weird deck for sure. Let's try to build this. Let's see. Teamer Wheels, and let's do some wheeling dealing. This was a sick lands deck if you caught that earlier video. Okay. So the ultimatums I don't think made the cut. There's a possibility I could try Cruel Ultimatum because of this Mind's Desire. There's also Tireless Tracker. So this is not honestly that many cards like short of just playing all this. Maybe the stupid Shark Typhoon doesn't get in. Though it is a nice hit off Mind's Desire, funnily enough. I think I like the Brain Freeze plan here, actually. Do I want to cut Scrapwork Mud? Mud is nice with Echo of Eons. Also can set up a Duretti nicely. But I do need to cut because if I add 7 lands, that's just not going to be enough. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Swap Prismatic Vistas. 6 green sources, 7 green sources, 4 islands, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blue. And then a red is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red. Plus Pentad Prism adding to both, and then Sakura Tribe Elder. Yeah. This looks about right. Okay. So now I still need to cut 2 cards here. Yeah, Shark Typhoon's going to be one of them. I think the Mindslaver could actually work out. Because I have Jar and Duretti in Mindslaver to cast off this Mishra's Workshop. Maybe it is Scrapwork Mutt. Though that gives me a target for Snap, which is funny. I guess I have Trinket Mage already. I could also play one less land because I am playing Brainstorm and Gitaxian Probe. And Desperate Ritual's in there because of Mind's Desire, and I think Mind's Desire is going to be kind of important. Yeah, I guess it is probably Scrapwork Mutt that has to go. Well, it is an artifact to sack 2 Duretti. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 artifacts, plus Urza Saga is 5, Trinket Mage 6. I mean, that's a good amount of ways. And I think setting up Mana Flare Snap is good, or just like Desperate Ritualing out Mana Flare and then tapping 4 lands for mana. That also seems like a pretty reasonable way to go about things. The other option would be to cut a land and play 15 land plus a Mox with Prism and 2 cantrips, and then Sakura Tribe Elder. I have a bunch of draw 7s. Let's see. 7 green, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blue. Yeah, all right. All right, this is a wild one. I don't know if this deck's going to work, but I could definitely see it doing some stuff. Let's see how this goes. All right. After discussing with my team, I cut Island and Scrapwork Mud and Exploration for crop rotation, Dark Depths, Thespian Stage, just to get additional outs for win conditions. And also, crop rotation, my teammates pointed out, is kind of nice when you can get Urza Saga or Mishra's Workshop. You have red and 6. I'm going to keep this hand. I would like to draw a green source, but if I do, we get some action. What are we playing against? Sarah Paragon Tide Hollow Sculler. Okay. So if I draw blue or green, I'm pretty happy here. And if I miss, then I miss. Yeah, I mean, I'll play this. Well, Sculler's going to come down. Can't stop it. And now if I draw blue, then I'll have Drain up. I mean, they might take Mana Drain, but if I draw blue, I can still snap it into Mana Drain. Also, Spell Pierce does stop Anduril. So I have a little bit of time here, but I need to draw something. I basically kept a 2-land on the play with a Gitaxian Probe, and missed on my first 2 draw steps, and hopefully don't miss on my 3rd draw step. But what are you going to do? This crop rotation could have been a scrapwork mutt or an exploration. I guess this would be the exploration is probably the better comparison. Also wouldn't have been great here. So this is actually kind of interesting for my opponent because Spell Pierce will stop your 3-drop if you haven't drawn a different one. Snap can bounce the Tide Hollow, but of course if you don't take Mana Drain, then I can just kind of ignore the Tide Hollow. So it's going to be one of these 3 blue cards. Honestly, I don't know which one. It could just be Snap. I don't know. If I draw a green and I get to keep Spell Pierce, that would be pretty amazing because I can go Sakura Tribe Elder, keep up Spell Pierce. But this is a hard decision. Assuming you haven't drawn anything else, so they have 2 unknowns, so they have a little more information than I do. What do you take? What would I take here? Yeah, Spell Pierce I think is it. Cool. Yeah, I mean, look, if I don't ever draw anything, then I'm not going to win. Sure, Skull Clamp. Okay. And no play. All right. Forest is nice. Pass the turn here. You can resolve Sarah Paragon, I guess. I can't do anything. Oh, Cathar Commando. That's why you didn't play anything. Gotcha. It's actually not 100% clear which land I want to sack the Sakura Tribe Elder for here. I'll block the Cathar Commando. And I actually think I'm just going to get Mountain. I have a lot more blue sources, and I want to cast this Dreddy that at least does something. Snap is kind of nice with draw 7. It's pretty cool. Don't think I'm going to get to land a good Mana Drain this game, unfortunately. Might Cathar Commando my Mox Jet. I guess I'd be a little sad if that happened. Let's see. It's possible they go Cathar Commando Mox Jet and then just play Anduril. But Anduril does not work out great against Snap. Oh, you're going to Skyclave my Mox Jet. Well, my Mox Jet's going down one way or another, I guess. Draw. Island's nice. I'm at 14. So if I go land go, just doesn't play anything. All right, let's just go to ready then. +2, discard Echo Vions and crop rotation. Pass the turn. Obviously, I would have loved to land a Mana Drain, but it just wasn't on the table here. So, given that, yeah. Because if I just pass, I get attacked for 7, and then they just don't do anything. And then I didn't make any headway that turn. At least now I can set up Snap into Echo Vions. I guess this Duretti's going to die too, though. Yeah. Go nuts. Yeah. All right. What do I want to snap here? I could snap and untap Mishra's Workshop, and that, let's see if I tap this, snap, untap Mishra's Workshop. That's the problem is that doesn't give me enough mana for Mindslaver, so I think I'm probably better off just cracking Foothills here. Yeah, and I guess I snap the Skyclave because it's the one that's equipped. Untap those 2 lands. I don't even get a token. It's sad. Get a forest. I think I tap like this and echo. I'm at 7. I guess I probably die here. Yeah. I mean, I just kept a 2-lander and didn't draw any lands and died. That was unfortunate. Yeah, I guess Stage Depths is decent against. It's not good if they make some spirit tokens, but it's good otherwise. I could put in Tireless Tracker in this sort of matchup as well, as a cheaper way to kind of get card draw. I think Spell Pierce might be kind of weak. It was good against exactly one of the cards I saw. Like, good against Anduril and bad against everything else, so I think I'd rather just do that. Okay. I'd like to play first. Yeah, I'll keep this. Unfortunately, I don't actually want to crack the Misty here because I want to get green. So getting Xander's Lounge doesn't really help. Oh, Urza Saga. I like that. All right, let's just do that then. Mana Leak the turn 2 play, turn 3 Saga, and then go from there. Indotha Triome, sure. Yep, Mana Leak your Tide Hollow Sculler. Draw for turn. Gitaxian Probe. Let's actually wait on that because it's not really going to change my play here. And I think staving it up for a Storm count could be good. Recruiter of the Guard. That's not the most frightening turn 3 play here. Using Flicker Wisp. Well, Flicker Wisp does kill Saga tokens. It's true. Okay, draw. Oh, land is nice. Let's go make a Saga token. Get Mox Jet. And here I'm going to do the probe because I could draw a play for this turn. Okay. Snuff out. Flicker Wisp. Oh, okay. That's some removal. Let's attack. And I think I wanted to play Foothills because I can get Xander's Lounge. So what's going to happen here? Probably flicker one of the tokens. I mean, I imagine so. You could flicker Recruiter, I guess, because you have Fatal Push and Snuff Out. That doesn't seem like the most impressive. All right, let's do that. And I just want to get extra blue, which is why I'm giving up a Tireless Tracker clue, but I think that's okay. Draw. Oh, Wheel of Fortune, huh? Duretti. If I Duretti and plus, yeah, I kind of like that. Can't kill my Duretti this turn. Plus discard Echovians and Tireless Tracker. Oh, I guess I'll play the LED. And then I'm going to attack with the Construct here. I assume it's getting Fatal Pushed. Okay, and I'm going to pass the turn here. And what I might do is set up a nice Wheel of Fortune turn here. So they've got 4 cards. I know 3 of them. So hopefully their last card isn't something good. Anduril would be kind of annoying because it would kill Duretti. Same with Skyclave Apparition. But mostly fine here because what I can do is Brainstorm, put back my best card second, and then when I Wheel of Fortune, I get to draw into that card. Okay, that resolves. Attacking me. Gotcha. And then Vindicate Duretti, something like that, or Skyclave. Oh, Savine's Reclamation, the Tide Hollow Sculler. Oh, that actually doesn't matter. Because I get to go Brainstorm. I kind of want to draw Snap. I guess I can't keep Wheel of Fortune and Snap. So I guess I'll put Snap and Wheel of Fortune like this. Because I don't care. I have no Trinket Mage targets left. So you get to Tide Hollow Skull or a Trinket Mage. That's fine with me. Draw. I think I play my land. So the downside of playing a land is if I draw Urza's Mishra's Workshop. Oh, I could also plus Duretti if I wanted to. No, I want to use that for Lion's Eye shenanigans. So let's play the Forest. Cast Wheel of Fortune. And in response, I'll make blue, I think. With Lion's Eye. Draw full grip. Oh, okay. So there's Mindslaver. Can I do this all? Let's see. If I play Manafrill, I'll have one left. Then I'll cast Snap. I have one left, untap. Because I could also Echo of Eons here. If I had a way to discard, I could do the Mindslaver that isn't using Duretti. I could Duretti. I could also Duretti back Lion's Eye, sacking the Mox. Let's see. I have 3 mana floating. I cast Manaflare tapping Xander's Lounge. I have 1 mana floating. It's blue. Tap Forest. I have now 3 mana. Go down to 1 mana. Cast Snap on Sculler, I guess. Untap that. So now I have 1 mana floating and 1 of my lands tapped. So I have 7 mana. Oh, so I can Mindslaver them, I think. With a, let me just make sure. Cast Manaflare, 1 mana floating, 3 mana, go to 1 mana Snap, and with 1 mana floating, I'll have 3 lands on tap is 7, 10. Yeah, I think that's right. And I definitely don't want to snap the Selfless Spirit. Oh, I could even get more mana by crop rotating for a workshop. Interesting. So what if I do that? So if I crop rotate for a workshop, oh, then I don't even have to use the Duretti here. Because now I can go Mindslaver. I can Mindslaver you. These are gone. And Mindslaver with Manaflare in play is pretty nice. and then next turn, I'm going to get to Mindslaver again because I can sack the Mox Jet. Okay. Mindslaver you. And then I'm going to +2 Duretti. Discarding those 2. All right. And I get to take a Slaver turn here. You love to see it. And then I'm going to get another Slaver turn if I want. There's a chance I don't even get to take one of the turns, but I'll be happy if I do. Crop rotating per workshop to power out Mindslaver is pretty nice, I got to admit. It's the green dark ritual. And then now, yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Let me just show my teammates what's up. All right. Yeah, black-white mid-range. Still don't really want Spell Pierce. Shark Typhoon's kind of interesting. No, I think I like where we're at. All right. On the draw here, let's see what we're up to game 3. Yeah, I mean, that's what this deck does. Also, against a Tide Hollow Sculler Thoughtseize deck, I don't love mulliganing anyway. All right. If I can get a Mox here, I'd be pretty happy. Let's probe first. Okay, Saga's not bad. Selfless Spirit, Misery's Shadow. Let's go Foothills Go. No removal spells in hand, which is kind of nice. Okay, let's get the Xander's Lounge. And I'm going to play Urza's Saga. And I think, honestly, I play a Pentad Prism for 1 here. It's kind of weak, but I think given that I'm about to make a Saga token here, it is worth it. There's Horizon Canopy. There's Selfless Spirit. Okay. Go to 14. Draw. So if I played Thespian Stage and I put it and I copied Urza's Saga, no, that's just too much time. I don't have time to waste on that, unfortunately. I'm already at a spot where if they've got a good removal spell here, it's going to set me back a lot. They don't have black mana yet. Oh, Kraken Canopy, no black, no black, no black. Okay, okay. I take 5, I'm at 9, but if he doesn't have a follow-up, I kind of like this. Yeah, all right, let's make a Saga token. Draw. Oh, nice. Let's make another Saga token. Oh, swordsing that in response, sure. Well, we'll take it. Get the Mox Jet. Play the Lion's Eye to make it a 4/4. Play the Forest? No, I'll play Thespian Stage. I don't need to play the Forest. I don't think I play the Tireless Tracker here. No, I do. I'll use the Pentad Prism. It's too much mana to waste not to. So if he doesn't kill Tracker or the Construct, then I get to, oh, and it looks like not. Tireless Tracker plus Construct token, make some clues. I like that. Oh, sure, that's not a big deal. Okay. Let's go. Oh, I guess I can't start by casting Iteration. That was the downside of using the Prism. That's fine. Let's just play Spire Bluff, make a token. I'm going to crack the Clue token, I think. Guess I draw Sakura Tribe Elder or something like that. Oh, there's Dark Depths. Okay. Pass the turn. Next turn I can play Dark Depths. Okay, getting attacked for 2, 7, sure. And then threaten a Depths here. Recruiter. Okay, it's going to get Flicker Wisp. But that's okay. I mean, the only reason not to get Flicker Wisp would be if you already had it. Yeah, all right. Mindslaver. I can't quite Mindslaver. But what I can do is go Expressive Iteration. Brainstorm in hand, Regrowth. Yeah, Regrowth on the bottom, Exile Forest. I'm just not going to play it. Play Dark Depths. Make a Clue. Pass the turn. And I get to now make a token end of turn here. So if you tap out for Flicker Wisp, then you have to chump with it. But also, because of the Lion's Eye Diamond, I'm going to get to Mindslaver next turn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the Depths token. Thalia. That actually, I think, messes up my Mindslaver play. Let's see. If I go Workshop, Mindslaver, that costs 7. Yeah, I'll be 1 short. So, because if I make the Depths token end of turn, it gets chumped by Selfless Spirit, and then it just plays Flicker Wisp. So I think I'm going to crack the Clue. Just going to draw. Okay, draw. Play Island at 7. I have 3 blockers. You Flicker Wisp 1, I make 2 blockers. I block, go to 2. I think I pass here. Because, again, I can Slaver. No, I can't even Slaver this turn, but I'd have to discard my hand. No, maybe I was supposed to. Actually, I was supposed to just Mindslaver this turn, I think. I don't know, it's really close. If Namor plays 2 removal spells this turn, I die. That is probably a reason to just Mindslaver here. But, okay, now I'm going to 5 here. That's okay. But I think I should be okay now. Flicker Wisp, okay. On the Selfless Spirit, sure. Okay, so now I'm gonna I guess I'll brainstorm first. Oh, I guess I could have mana drained. Yeah, let's go. Just kind of have it all now, right? Because now I can make a 20/20, Mindslaver you, and basically wipe your board. Because I can next turn go Mindslaver for 7, LED. I'll play. Oh wait, no, hold on. If the stage is gone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I have enough. So even without stage. So in that case, I think Wheel is the one card I want to retain. Okay. And I'll keep this one. All right. And then comes Selfless Spirit, draw, Workshop, make a clue. 7, Mindslaver. And then discard my whole hand, Mindslaver you. And then I'm going to get to set up getting to attack with the 20/20. All right. That worked out pretty nicely. The old Mindslaver Merilage token. All right. And that'll do it. We won round 1 against Black-White Disruption, which I would not have guessed we'd do, but things worked out. They really did. Alrighty, time for round 2. Playing against Remy Fortier, PT champion, like I said. And this is going to be a tough one. Remy's on mono Remy, and I just don't think my deck's going to be fast enough, but I'm going to keep this hand. I do have a turn 2 Renin 6, which can maybe ping things. Yeah, I knew about the Ragavan, so turn 2 Renin 6, kill your Ragavan is at least something. Would have been a lot nicer on the play. Because then I would go ping your Ragavan, and then have Mana Leak up. Now I'm just going to face down a 3-drop on turn 2. And it's going to be tough. Mishra's Factory. Into a Beaumont Courier. All right. Let's see. They hit Pented Prism? Dang. Not good for me. It's basically like hitting another treasure. You could cast a Prism for 2 here. And it's going to make things a little harder. Just has access to tons of mana here. Let's go Renin 6. Ping the Ragavan. So at least to kill Renin 6 now, he's got to send in that Mishra's Factory, but with that Pentad Prism, still has enough mana to make a pretty decent play. If next turn, I guess next turn I go Urza Saga, leave up Mana Leak. It's not over, but obviously Ragavan into Beaumont hitting a Prism on the play has put me pretty far behind here. Oh geez, we're just casting a 5-drop. Dough. Okay. Yeah. At least it's taking out the Renin 6, but now this Mana Leak's not going to do anything either. Not against a Goldspan Dragon. And another play in a Magda. Alright, we're just dead here. Let's see. So those are some cards that are potential. I definitely want Stage Depths. That's one of my best ways to win here. Spell Pierce again doesn't look fantastic. Mindslaver. I think Mindslaver still could possibly be good. I kind of wonder if I want to side in the ultimatums as just Mindslaver bait. Or not, Mind's Desire bait, rather. That's probably not necessary. I think Kitchen Finks and Hangerback could be okay, though. To buy a little time. Maybe Finks is just too hard to cast. I'll just put in the Hangerback. And we'll go from there, I suppose. On the draw, I might put an Exploration. I think on the play, I'm okay not having it. On the draw, I think exploration is a potential way to catch up here. I wonder, maybe I do need these ultimatums. I don't know, this Mind's Desire, like what am I hitting off Desire? I don't know. No, we'll see. We'll see. If we make it to game 3, we'll maybe reevaluate. I'm just going to need some really good hands here. Well, there is a Mox. Oh, man, this hand is actually close to being great, but got to mulligan it. Yeah, I'm going to keep this and I guess hope that I draw Dark Depths or Mishra's Workshop will both be pretty nice here. Honestly, if I draw Dark Depths, I'm going to lead on stage. I'm just going to play Lion's Eye. Putting back Desperate Ritual. I'm just going to lead on stage. And then if I draw Depths, I can use Lion's Eye to just turn 2 Dark Depths. That would be fantastic. Turn 1, Kumano faces Kakazan. Sure. Depths. No, but that isn't Echo Vions. I have a Snap in hand, so let's give me one more turn, but I'm probably just going to Echo Snap next turn. And hopefully draw Depth or something. Be a 2-mana play, please. All right, cool. No reason to do it now. Okay. Land, Lion's Eye, Pentad Prism. Snap the Magda. Untapping just these 2 lands. Sack this for blue. And Echo here. Pretty good. I draw 6, you draw 1. And okay. I could wheel here, but that seems a lot worse than just setting things up. I guess actually let's brainstorm. Maybe I'll do something here. Oh, interesting. So I'm going to Mana Leak this turn and then play Hangerback next turn. Let's just put Forest, and I guess we'll put Wheel on top. But I'm probably going to... It doesn't really matter what I put back, because I'm going to play through the next 2 cards, I think. Because I think I'm going to Mana Leak the play this turn using the Pentad Prism counter, and then I'm probably going to go Workshop, play a Hangerback. Yeah, Grim Lavamancer's okay. All right. I could play Hangerback for 2. I won't have Mana Leak up then. Or rather, I could play Hangerback for 3 and I won't have Mana Leak up. I can play it for 2. I think I just play it for 2 here. And leave up Mana Leak. One thing that's awkward about Hangerback is Etching of Kumano does actually stop it from making tokens, but I think that's fine. Okay, that's the only play you had was a 1-mana play. That's an additional reason to leave up Mana Leak here. I really don't want to run into a 4-drop or 5-drop here. Yeah. Mana Leak. You can attack with Etching still. I'm going to take it. And 5 cards in hand. I don't think I wheel yet. I think I played Duretti. And +2 Duretti. I am just going to discard these 2 lands. All right. Pass the turn here, and I can still pump the Hangerback using the Pentad Prism if I want. Which I might do. Like if Etching of Kumano attacks, maybe I block and pump. At the very least, that uses up. I guess what will happen is this could die, and then you could finish it off with Grim, but that uses a mana. The other option, the problem is I don't have any artifacts in my graveyard, so I can't. Well, I could just sack the Hangerback. Like, straight up just sack it for no gain. That wouldn't be crazy. Let's see what Mr. Fortier does this turn. I'm at 15 still. I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, decent chance like it goes land Goldspan Dragon or something like that. And that would not be great. Duretti also might not also survive the turn here. I wouldn't be surprised. You know what would be a good draw? Lion's Eye Diamond would be a good draw. Crop Rotation would be a pretty good draw. Dark Depths. Rotation would be even better because it'd be an end of turn surprise Dark Depths, which means he might not play like Pia and Kieran Nillar, that sort of thing. Snap would actually be a decent redraw with Mana Flare and Regrowth. Attack me. I think I'm going to take it, go to 13 here. No plays. Okay. Dark Depths isn't bad. I think I'm just going to +2 this. I'm going to discard Spire Bluff Canal and Mana Flare. No. Let's see. I think I'm just going to play Dark Depths and pass the turn, I guess. It doesn't really make sense to Regrowth Mana Leak. So I think I'm just going to pass and see what happens. No plays end of turn either. What is going on? Now I'm like really confused. No burn spell, no creatures. Did I just echo Remy into 7 lands? I mean, I guess there was a Hellrider, a Grim Lavamancer, and all lands, and that's it? Okay. Game 3 on the draw. Do I want this Llanowar Elves? Tireless Tracker. I mean, is there any way to make this deck faster at all? Not really, and these are just so uncastable. Because I was thinking, what if you Desire into them? Hangerback was actually okay that game. I don't know, it wasted some time at the very least. Kitchen Finks, Shark Typhoon. I mean, maybe I want Llanowar Elf. What if... Is it possible that I want to cut those? Let's see. What if I cut those 4, put in Forest, Llanowar Elf, Kitchen Finks, Tireless Tracker, Exploration, other Forest, still keep the Prism, probably cut Duretti at that point. I still think Mana Flare actually could be good, because I think Brain Freezing is actually a legit win condition still. Maybe I don't play the Forest. I don't think I need the Probe still. Maybe Desperate Ritual goes out, but it does help me set up Mind's Desire. Maybe I don't play Tireless Tracker. I just do Finks. All right. Let's try this on the draw. Whew. I don't feel good about this, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll get an Exploration Mox Wheel of Fortune draw and just, go real fast. Yeah, I've got to keep this hand. Wow, this hand could use Exploration. Like, I cited an Exploration for a reason. Can I just draw it here? Because this hand has turn 2, Renin 6, ping your 1-drop, which is like still not that amazing, into Kitchen Finks, and I have Stage, so if I draw Crop Rotation or Dark Depths, I have an early 2020. Yeah, that all sounds good to me. Let's see. All right. Yeah, I'm going to keep... Remy also kept after thinking for a bit. All right. Any explorations? Any explorations? No. Ugh. Ugh. All right, we're done here. I'm not beating a Soul Ring. A Soul Ring into a turn 1 play? All right. I guess if ever there was a time to draw Exploration, it would be now. Well, Pentad Prism's not the worst. But yeah. Turn 1 Soul Ring, Walking Ballista. I told my team that I was going to lose to turn 1 Soul Ring. Okay, Chrome Mox and a Braid. Pump the Ballista. I mean, that's, I guess, not the scariest play in the world. Draw. Yeah, I'll go to 17. Mountain. I'm just going to play Renin 6 and pick up the Wooded Foothills. This means that if he wants to kill Renin 6, he's got to pump using Ballista to get up to a 3-3, attack it, and then ping it once, but that uses his turn. Or you could just attack with Ballista and shoot twice, but I think that's a lot less exciting. I'm hoping, at this point, my best chance is that Remy kept a hand of a Braid, Soul Ring, Chrome Mox, Walking Ballista, and all mountains, like 3 mountains or something. That's the only reason that you would really think about doing that. Hey, Jules, what do you think about that? She doesn't know what a Soul Ring is. Oh, whatever. Turn 3 Thundermaw. All right. Just ignoring Renin 6. Yeah, I'm dead. Brain Freeze him at 10. Sure. Let's get another forest, play a Kitchen Finks. And get back Wood Foothills. Well, if I draw a Mox, no, I can't even really construct a hand that's gonna beat this hand. Turn 1 Ballista, turn 3 Thundermaw. I mean, off Soul Ring is just a lot of action. And Finks is good here. It does stop the Ballista at least. What if I draw Snap? Desperate Ritual gets me to 5 mana, so I can't even Desire for 3 and like try to hit the miracle set of like Snap, Wheel of Fortune or something. Well, he's got more spells. That's not fair. Oh, Zerda to pump the Ballista for just 2 mana. Cute. Alright, I'm dead next turn. Let's see. I guess I drew Wheel of Fortune, sure. Prism for 2. I guess I'll play Thespian Stage. No, at this point I'm actually just gonna play Wheel. I really don't know what I could possibly draw to get me out of this. Yeah. My deck's got a little game in some matchups, but not against this draw. So, all right, 1-1, on to round 3. Time to battle Numot here, who's actually getting a preview of what he's got. He's blue-black, Torrential Gear, Hulk nonsense, playing against Alpha Frog. So, looks like they're actually pretty close to done here. Let's take a look at what they got going on. So, remember, Numot's on the bottom. My teammate Alpha Frog is on the top. And currently, oh yeah, we're untapping to Alpha Frog's turn here. Oh, I like where we're at. Kenji does have Leovold in his deck, which is going to be pretty annoying. Pest Infestation, clear the board. Tap. That's a guy's cradle, by the way. Tap for 8 mana, and boom, Alpha Frog wins the match. All right, let's battle Kenji here. Here we go. Round 3 time. We're 2-4. We got to sweep this round because one of our teammates is 0-2. And me and the Frog are both 1-1. So Kenji's on blue, black, green, like Sultai combo. Very similar to the sort of deck he likes to draft most of the time we've seen him. I'm going to be on the draw here. And I do like Brain Freeze in this sort of matchup. I also like keeping hands that can cast things, which that is not. Yeah, I guess I gotta keep this. I'm gonna put Brain Freeze on the bottom. Really would like to draw one of my fetch lands, because then I won't miss a land drop. You just go red and 6, start picking up lands. If not, I guess I'll have Mana Leak up. And then we'll see from there. Collective Brutality. Oh, there goes my Mana Leak. Alright. Fetch land. Oh, no, but Forest is better than nothing. +1. Now I wish I hadn't played this so I could cycle it. Don't Leovold me, Kenji. Please don't Leovold me. Oh, was that a discard spell? And you know what my hand is? No. I can't take it anymore. Alright, +1. Alright. Mana Flare time. This has never worked in the history of games, but oh well, it didn't work now either. But I was gonna play it because next turn I could go Mindslaver off Lion's Eye Diamond. Blood Chief's Thirst, the red and 6, sure. Alright. Oh, I was hoping to draw Mishra's Workshop. Alright. Let's go Mindslaver. Let's just play the Lion's Eye Diamond. He's got discard in his deck. It's not really like keeping it in hand does much. I'm not sure that Mindslaver does a lot right here, but who knows? We might be able to do something. Maybe he's got a kill spell I can kill Leovold with. Maybe he draws the second green and casts Channel and I get to kill him. Toxic Deluge you to death. He does have a turn to empty his hand of things. Okay, as far as headquarters go. I'm at 14. I'm going to pass here. I'm going to leave up Mindslaver activation so he can't blow up the Mindslaver, but I'm going to wait a turn or two. It'll just make it more likely the Mindslaver is kind of juicy over there, you know? We'll have to see. Shieldred. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to Mindslaver end of turn now because I can't really wait anyway. You get to draw a card. Oh, I guess I could have done that in response. Oh, you may draw a card. He chose not to. That's a good play. I draw. I lose 2 life. Play Spire Bluff. All right. Come on, Mindslaver. Okay, and his Cryptic Command and Factor Fiction. Oh, God. These are the 2 cards to play. I could Cryptic and bounce the Shieldred, but that doesn't really even give me that many outs. Let me just Foff and maybe something good will come up. Time Twister, Snapcaster. All right. You just take the 0 card pile, tap your mana, pass. Maybe if I draw Duretti. No, I can't even Slaver again, even if I draw Duretti. Regrowth. Oh, wait, can I Slaver again? Wow, I actually have enough mana to Mindslaver again. Guess yeah, the problem is I couldn't even leave Time Twister. Okay. I don't even know if Kenji has like a Toxic Deluge in his deck, but I guess, oh, I gotta sack this first. I guess we're gonna Slaver and see what your draw step is. Yeah, he's not gonna draw off Leovold. Gristlebrand! Oh, if only I could put Gristlebrand into play. Return target permanent to owner's hand. Do I want to draw a card? I don't think so. I guess I just do this. Pass. I'm not sure what I'm hoping to draw here. No, island's not it. All right. Wow, this is going to be This is going to be tough. How am I beating Shieldred and Leovold? This snap's going to be working overtime. Yeah, I guess I'm definitely playing for the out of Dark Depths. Do I want Exploration? Is it finally time to Mindslaver Ultimatum? It's finally time. What do I want to cut is the problem. Spell Pierce, CA's got Foff, Cryptic. Yeah, I got to keep Spell Pierce. Is Mindslaver good? Maybe I cut Slaver Jar, Workshop, Duretti, put in Exploration, put in the Ultimatums, and put in like, I don't know, the Scrapwork Mutt, or just put in a Tireless Tracker. A Tireless Tracker with Exploration seems kind of nice. All right. This is the sort of thing you really shouldn't do. Yeah, just in general you shouldn't do, but in this case, it's partially because I feel like I'm really far behind, and one of the ways that you can get around both Shieldred and Leovold is casting a couple spells, then casting Mind's Desire, so I'm going to try to do that. All right, I'm going to keep this hand. I need a fetch land, but if I hit a fetch land, this hand has Wrenn 6 into lands. Even if I hit just a red source, I get to cast a Wheel of Fortune, putting Echo Vians in my graveyard, which I like. Inquisition me. Sure. I guess you take Wrenn 6 or Wheel of Fortune, but I'm probably just going to regrowth whatever gets taken, so maybe that makes more sense to take Wrenn 6 in that case, because it throws me off curve a turn. I got to break it to you, Kenji. You cannot take Inspired Ultimatum with the... Oh yeah, that's not embarrassing at all. Not that drawing Memory Jar or Mindslaver right there would have been amazing. All right. Ritual? No. Turn 2 Shieldred? Oh, Mind Twist. Okay, here's the plus side. He hit the Echo Vians, so if I draw another land, I can just Echo Vians. Oh, Pentad Prism for 2? Oh my god, I cannot believe this is the 2 cards he kept in hand. Wait, if I just draw Crop Rotation or Stage, I just win? He's not doing anything, so I'm not in a big hurry here. The question now is, how close with this Prism am I to casting one of these Ultimatums? Is he going to Collective Brutality me? Is he thinking, do I Collective Brutality these Ultimatums? I'm going to sack this. I guess I'm going to get Mountain. I can't. I would pay to see Kenji's face right now. I'm going to play Xander's Lounge, and I think I'll wait another turn. He can't cast Shieldred or Leovold from this position, so Desperate Ritual. Let's see. Wow, I'm literally 1 blue mana short of casting Cruel Ultimatum, right? Black, blue, yep. He kept me with Cruel Ultimatum. No! Blue mana. Ooh, Trinket Mage, I like that. Okay. I'm going to get Mox Jet and play it, because next turn I can actually cast Cruel Ultimatum off of Desperate Ritual, Mox Jet, all those things. What is he going to do end of turn? That's a good question. Because next turn I get to go... Oh, I guess I could have been manually chipping away the ice here, but don't think I want to do that. Next turn I get to go Desperate Ritual, blue, red, black. Dismember my Trinket Mage and Mystical Tutor. Okay. What are we tutoring for? If he's Time Twistering, then that's fine too. I don't mind that. Frantic Search. Oh, are we going to get Gristlebranded in some form or fashion? It's kind of what it feels like. If we Mysticaled for Frantic Search... Oh, Leovold? discarding Leovold and Foff, one card. Are we casting Shieldred? Or what's going on here? I'm very curious to find out. Oh, this looks like a dig through time, actually, is what this looks like. Sure. Leaving all the good cards, exiling most of the bad ones. All right. I've got a Cruel Ultimatum. He knows I have Cruel, but right now I'm 1, 2, 3. Right now I'm close to casting Cruel without the Desperate Ritual. I guess I'm actually black, 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 blue, red, and then either one. I'm very close. So he knows about that, but enter the crop rotation. But I'm going for Cruel Ultimatum. What am I going to do? Not cast Cruel Ultimatum? Blue, black, blue, black, black. I guess I'm gonna get back Trinket Mage, play a land, and I can't crop rotate and make a depths token yet. Discarded Shieldred and Time Twister. Okay. Talisman, sure. 21 cards left. Yeah, let's go Trinket Mage. Get Lion's Eye, play Lion's Eye. Crop rotate a forest away for Thespian Stage. Pass the turn here. And I get to Depths end of turn. What a weird game. I actually just got to cast the Cruel Ultimatum. That was so good. I consider this a moral victory, but I'm running back in there. What am I going to do? Let's just not draw those cards at all, please. Ooh. I like this hand. This hand actually seems good. Turn 1 Exploration, play a land. Turn 2 Tracker. If I hit 2 lands and then the next couple cards, because I get to even probe, so I guess I get to draw 3 cards over the next 2 turns. And if I hit 2 lands, then I have a turn 2 Tracker and a Clue all fired up and ready to go. And I have half the Depths combo. All right. I like it. Letting my team know I'm on game 3. I'm going to keep this. Kenji kept his hand. Okay. Land, probe you. Hand is Bloodchief's Thirst Swamp. He has Daze. Whatever. I'm going to play Exploration. If you want to daze it, you can daze it. It's going to set him back quite a bit if he does not daze it, or if he does daze it. Also, he knows I know that he has the daze, so. Okay. Pass the turn. Replays that island. Ooh, Mox Jet. Yeah, so the daze is gone. So now I'm just going to play the Tracker here. And if I want to... So Swamp into Grim. Or no, Talisman of Progress. All right. Mana Flare. What do I do here? I think I Pentad Prism off of these two. Oh, I could Iteration. Why don't I just play a land and then hit like this? Yeah, I'll crack the Clue. That's fine. Pass. If he's drawn a Swamp, he can kill my Tireless Tracker with Bloodchief's Thirst, which is probably a pretty appealing play. Okay, Bloodchief's Thirst. So he's got 4 cards in hand. 2 of those are those mana rocks there. I could Regrowth the Tracker. I could also Iteration. I could Regrowth Exploration, but that seems like not great. If I Iteration, what am I trying to hit? He's not doing much. You know what? I'm going to go for Regrowthing the Tracker here. play tracker. You know what? I'm gonna take the gamble of I'm not gonna use that he's not gonna kill it. I'm gonna use I could have used Pentide Prism and gotten a clue, but I think that's okay. Oh, am I gonna get Collective Brutality? Okay. For a second I thought that's what was happening. Leovold. Alright. Leovold is good. Oh, that's also really good. Play this, make a clue. I'm going to attack here. I'm not sacking my clue during my turn, because otherwise I wouldn't draw a card. So he's got 3 cards in hand. One's a Grim Monolith. Yeah, I guess I go for it. Dark Depths. Target the depths. Keep this one. Make a 20/20. No, he had the Cryptic. All right. Well, I got some clues. I guess I'm going to sack a clue end of turn here. And draw a card since... Ooh, Brain Freeze. Okay. Brain Freeze is definitely a thing. Oh, actually, I should have iterated first. Echo of Eons, Mind's Desire. I guess I put Desire in hand. Yeah, I was like, ooh, fetch land, and I jammed. All right. And then passed the turn. Well, Tireless Tracker is actually kind of jamming here. If Kenji doesn't have an answer, then the tracker is actually lethal. Hopefully, Foff, okay. Mystical Tutor Foff. Oy. So, I think I do Shieldred versus everything else. So it's funny. So if he Mysticals and then casts Frantic Search, I cast Brain Freeze. When I cast Brain Freeze, this triggers, Leovold triggers, he draws. Yeah, I think I do Shieldred versus everything else still. Mox. 2 mana, 3, 4 mana. Whoop. 2 spells. When you cast the spell, copy it. Yeah, I didn't really want to give him Shieldred. So next turn I can Desire for 2 off Mana Flare. We'll see what Kenji does here. Because Tireless Tracker, I have enough clues, you can see I have enough clues to do 7. Ooh, what is this? This is not casting any of those cards in hand. Oh, Time Warp. Dang, okay. That was his last card, huh? Pretty good. Okay. What are we mysticaling for? His hand is now Dark Ritual, Frantic Search. So, Brain Freeze, I target him. Leovold triggers, Brain Freeze triggers. I think I get to mill the mystical card. Life, Death. All right, yeah, I'm gonna crack this to get an island. Brain Freeze you. Yeah, Leovold triggers, Brain Freeze triggers because it's his turn. Oh, yeah. I guess they each trigger. Oh. All right, well. Brain Freeze you for 15, I guess. So he drew Life, Death. Okay, I got the Time Twister. Okay. So Brain Freeze down to 4 cards. 3 cards. He's got Frantic Search in hand. That doesn't do a whole lot. Oh, he's got Snapcaster. No. Okay. Well, Snapcaster Time Warp. Okay. Attack down to 8. Sure. I get attack down to 3. Oh, he's casting Life. He just does that. Oh, GG's. Wow. Yeah, I guess I can crack a clue to draw one, but... Oh, that was a sick match. That'll be draft and match. But you know what? This deck was pretty bad. I feel like it performed, I guess, at 1-2 about at expectation, but I feel like I was really competitive in all these games. And this game was tough. I feel like given the opening hands, I was a favorite. But yeah, he ended up drawing Leovold into Cryptic. Like, we knew his opening hand. It wasn't that, it was just all mana and the Bloodchief's Thirst. But yeah, you know what? Sometimes you draft wild decks, they don't quite work out. This was a fun one, though. I enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you hanging out as I push the boundaries. And you know what? It really did end up working to play the crop rotation depth stage. That'll do it for today. I will see you tomorrow, and maybe we'll draft something a little more on the straight and narrow. We'll see. No promises, though.